All right, my friend. Let's take a look here. Hopefully, I can provide some insight by just kind of doing your run and explaining my thought processes. So let's hit it. I do generally like this combo. So we'll see though. Depending on RNG, I will say I don't love these starters. Diligent is generally the hardest Seraph in the DLC, assuming we're going for the Divinity, of course. Arcus and a Shadow. That just means both these bosses are going to have a lot of stealth for the shards. And then Plated Seal, Daedalus is annoying, but maybe Divine Grasp can help there. Bogfly is probably the only card I love in this opener. Oh, I don't love it. I like it, shall we say. But let's see what we're dealing with here. All right, I've come in this combo. I've actually come to like Decayer the best, but we don't get offered it here, so I'm gonna go Corruptor. Corruptor is still very good. Help Pact. I don't love Volatile Gauge with Wormkin in particularly. Not really with Awoken either, so we probably won't take that. With Root Seeds and just Awoken in general, we don't really need card draw. And Volatile Gauge, we'd really just be looking to cheat out heavy cards. There's not a lot of heavy cards between the clans. Wormkin especially has a lot of cheap cards, 0 to 1. We'll take Hellpack though, mainly for Awoken Rail Spike. We can set up like infinites and stuff, potentially, or just get high value out of it. Or we'll just miss on it, you never know. I don't know. I could see an argument for not taking the artifact here because it's not necessarily that strong of a starting deck, but Bogfly should be pretty good with the Decayer. I think we'll take it. Interesting. Okay, so Worn Grindstone. That would be the stronger early game because both these don't do anything for us. It probably won't be Drop Cage because Restoring Retreat's really the only target there. Hardened Hole's very powerful if we do end up with eggs, so I'm going to look ahead. I generally like to target a Merchant of Steel, Ring 2, and there's a Woken attached, so my likelihood of getting an egg is slightly lower. Probably my top unit I want is just a Sweeper with Quick on it. That's enough with Corruptor to get it done. So I think I'm just actually going to take Worn Grindstone here because it's the only one that gives me immediate benefit, and we have a potentially weak early game because of the starter cards. And this is a fight that we don't love to see with the 15 shards because one of these, these guys are going to be pretty tough. I love unit draft. If there's something I reach for, it's usually unit draft. But Armor 10's probably the hardest thing. We really can't deal with that because I cannot stop these backliners. And the boss is going to have a backliner. So we're just not going to do it, unfortunately. We're going to set up top. Now, I can see reasons for front or backlining with Spine Chief. I think my plan is to put 2 flies behind here, so I'm just going to leave things open. And maybe get an Echo here, get some damage in. We can put one of these down. If we want, we could play this turn, if I think we need to. I might just play it this turn. I don't necessarily want to draw back into it. And we could put him to the front and then kill him. I like that. And let's do that just to get these out, I guess. And not in the hand. Also, the stewards, for the record, are, a little bit better than normal because of the grindstone. We'll take 3 here. Not much we can do about that. I'm going to put the damage on the backliner. I should have actually put that guy in front, technically, because you want most of the damage on the back, of course. And in my apologies if I'm over-explaining things. Like, I'm sure you probably know a lot of this already, but this is for anyone watching, really, not necessarily just the original submitter. Yeah, we're definitely going to kill the boss here. We got so much damage up top, and we didn't really take much damage, so we're probably fine. I might as well just do this. Start getting some reap up on him. Yeah, we're good here. So if we had taken the armor trial, I don't think we would have killed that dude that does 18 damage or whatever, and that's a lot of damage to take, but we might have been fine. I just didn't really find it worth the risk there. So this card right here, Soul Crushing Guilt, one of the best cards in the game, potentially. So I know you're kind of, particularly with Wormkin, it seemed like you had had some potential struggles just trying to figure out the power levels or like what's powerful in the clan. Right here, I think, is just the most all-around general purpose, even if it wasn't infused, but the fact that it's infused on top of everything is just so powerful. It's just so powerful to daze. Like 3 days is huge for 0 Ember. Yeah, it takes essentially 2 echoes here, which does limit our corruptor damage, but so be it. This is going to allow us to go top. Play that a few times on Divinity, no problem. And in general, it's just going to be useful. So we don't necessarily need Razor Sharp Edge since we have Corruptor. We can almost get as much damage scaling as we need just from that. It's definitely not going to be Sharpen. Sharpen sucks. Let's just be honest about that one. I think it's a pretty bad card. Glimmer is good, though. If I end up with a sweeper, it's a bit redundant. The fact that it's infused is making me want to take it over Razor Sharp Edge. Because keep in mind, we're not guaranteed to get a sweeper here. Yeah, this is a tough one because Razor Sharp is such good scaling. But AoE is also very good. Tell you what, I'll take the Glimmer since it's infused. I think you wouldn't necessarily go hugely wrong either way there, though. Razor Sharp or Glimmer. I think the wrong thing would be to take Sharpen. Probably Skip would be wrong too, I think. Let's see what we're getting here first. Quick, nice. Please be a sweeper. Nice, and this, by the way, the best sweeper in the game. Husk Hermit. So we're going to put Quick on it, and we should be pretty good here. I obviously am a little sad that I took the Glimmer now, but I think that's fine. Maybe we'll find another Razor Sharp Edge, who knows. Now, I could just take health here. Or I could greed and try to get multi-strike. We also got a game plan what our ring 3 and 6 upgrades are going to be. It's like I could make Bogfly part of the game plan as well. If I do that, I should put health on them so that they can survive on the floor. I might do that. And then we'll see. We'll see. I have a lot of options open to me right now. I think in general, just a health on that will be fine. I don't need to do an engagement right now. Eventually, I could just buff one of these flies up and maybe infuse the other fly onto Husk Hermit if nothing else better comes along, because that's still a lot of it's 5 extra per echo. We're going to plan on trying to generate a lot of echoes. Speaking of generating echoes, I would say probably a Root Seeds is worth spell chaining here. The idea is we want to get it down to 0 cost. We can do that right here. In fact, that's almost certainly the route we're going, I think. I get an Awoken Banner and a Merchant of Magic. So it'll suck until we Ember reduce it, but that's fine. Once it is reduced, it'll be for 1 Ember. We're going to get 2 Echoes, 4 damage, and 2 draws. That's pretty good. I could do this. It would help with the Daedalus fight. I think I'm actually going to do it. Because those, plated grenades are no joke. Sure, we have a quick Husk Hermit, but whatever. Let's hit it. All right. See, this, by the way, one of the big reasons I usually hit a Merchant of Steel up is, in this case, it didn't matter because we got offered a tanky unit. 30 health is pretty tanky. But a lot of times you're not offered a tanky unit. And let's say it was a Shattered Shell instead. So if it was a Shattered Shell, I would have still put the Quick on it, but then I would have put that 25 health right on the Shattered Shell. That's the nice thing about the Merchant of Steel route is, you might get away with killing this boss with Spine Chief, but especially if you had a squishier champ like Echo Right, you get screwed by this boss. And kind of the Spikes boss, but mainly this boss. I think we can probably deal with a Mark of Invasion just fine because we have a quick Husk Hermit, so this really is no problem at all. We're just going to set up top. I believe I'll backline with Husk. Actually, maybe not. Maybe I frontline with him. That probably makes more sense. And we'll just try to get some echoes here. Do I need to do this? I don't think so. I think we just want to get the echoes up on this floor. And then we'll be able to kill that guy. Let's do that. Do I do this, though? Or maybe this. This guy's kind of scary. Let's do that. I think I should be able to kill these guys. So you'll take 7 because of this guy and this guy. So I don't know. I'd take more damage if I incant on this floor. I'm not going to get his damage up to the point where he's killing that guy before he hits me. Let's think. I could get some damage in here and maybe get him low enough. Actually, let's just take this 7. Well, I'm like, I could do this and then I won't take any damage. I think I'd save that for the boss, though. Let's just do this. And call it good. I probably should have just burned that consumable. I really don't like that card either, the one that gains Ember. Even here, I'm like, eh. Let's do this. I could just do this. This will actually do a decent amount of damage. Plus, yeah, we'll see. Maybe I should have. Okay, we can Vine Grasp that guy. That's fine. We'll do that, that, and that. He's almost dead just from this floor. That kind of shows how powerful just a simple health upgrade on that Bogflay is. This, by the way, is a card I'm talking about that I don't really like. I think it's rare that it does that much for me, even though it is one of the better Ember Gain cards. Echo Transfer is a weird one. It's often not actually adding damage to a Corruptor Sprine Chief floor. It adds it in the long run, but not the turn you play it. It kind of either, I don't know. I might just like this instead. This is going to help us a lot. It's infused, so it doesn't really cost us anything. And also against some bosses like Stealth Boss, we're going to want some sort of defensive option like that. I could take a heal, but I don't love Restoration Detonation in a general sense. I don't love any of these cards. Used to love Wildwood Sap, don't really love it anymore. I think we're just going to skip here. I might consider Wildwood Sap if it was infused, but that's about it. Or if I had Etch Synergy already guaranteed. Okay, we could get in a multi-strike on Husk. I like that. True, I do lose 10 damage out of that. But with Corruptor, especially in the mid to late game when we're getting insane damage from it, I think it's just better to have the multi-strike. So we're going to take it for a later infusion. I don't love Sinner's Salve, though, against Diligent. It could be okay. Forever Flame could be okay, but we're not really playing a lot of units, and not expensive ones either. Dun Echo is probably what I'll take. You know, just having more options. The more, especially with Corruptor, like having infused cards is just the way to go. Let's check this. So we got a double stack. Let's check this, see if anything's like good with it. Oh, nice. It's not going to be this. It's going to be either of these. I generally like the hammer, because I generally want to set up top. You know, it just gives you some time to find your stuff. I think we just take the hammer. That already gives us the ability to put a Bogfly in, and we don't necessarily have to take a pip upgrade now. This double stacked is pretty dang powerful. I think I might do that. And then I'll leave a slot open, leave it at 1 Ember, because I do want to make it intrinsic if I can. So here. This floor plan does kind of suck, huh? Only 3 temples. That kind of sucks. But whatever. I guess we get a few artifacts, extra artifacts that way, I guess. I don't know. It's not that good of a floor plan. But still, I got 2 shots at intrinsic. That's 2 1 out of 3s. Roughly 50-50. Might as well leave it open. Playing it at 1 Ember is an incredibly powerful play anyway. And I might just send the deck out. It depends on if I plan on hitting this Merchant of Steel or not. There's a Hell Vent here, but I'm not really loving the Pyro Remains and Forgotten Boons, whereas over here I'm getting a Vortex and a Wormkin Banner and a Steel. So, and I don't think I'm weak enough. I am getting up there in shards. Another thing is, yeah, my scaling is a bit weak to take on Daedalus right now. But the extra Bogfly should help. I may want to use Animus of Will on the floor for this fight. I'm trying to think. Sweepers. I believe there's sweepers. Yeah, there's sweepers, isn't there? So since there are sweepers, I probably can't do that. Well, whatever. I should do this for sure before I forget about it. Yeah, that's good too. I almost forgot about that completely, so that's good. Alright, let's just go for it. We'll have a little bit of gold. We'll have 150 gold, I think, for the steel, which is fine. I think we do want to go this route, but we'll see. Alright. What are we working with here? I'm pretty sure there's sweepers this fight, right? If I was a little more diligent, I might, check that, but whatever. Let's do it here. Get rid of a... Oh, that's right, because it's piercing. I don't lose a damage shield. But that's fine. We'll just do this, and now all the damage shield's gone. We can start getting in some chip damage here and there. They're dead. You in the front? I think so. We're preparing for Relentless, essentially. And let's see. Might as well do that. Crappy card. Just get that out of there. Okay, we can do this to break that. Might as well get the health on the frontliner, and we want the good Bogfly. That'll be our carry for this fight. Get in a little bit of damage. Get more damage. Do this. Do this. That's beautiful. I love watching Husk Hermit just clear things. Alright, I'm taking 2 here. No, we'll change that. We will change that. I think we want to just do this. Let's delete the floor. So I was... Oh yeah, there is a sweeper. So I was right. There was a sweeper. That would have definitely killed my 3 health dude. Or girl, I should say. Well, I think it is maybe in our interest to... Yeah, let's just do this. By the time he gets to me, he'll have plenty of problems. So we basically paid 4 health on our Husk Hermit to daze him for a shitload. I think it's, I'd say it's worth it. 40, let's get rid of this. We don't want to put it down there because that'll burn up all the dazed. That's annoying. But we'll get, yeah, I don't think we're going to get up to 75, are we? Let's just do this then. And you are definitely dead, but let's make you extra dead. That, by the way, that dazed card, kind of showing how powerful it is. I hate spreading spores, but Quick Tome seems pretty good. I mean, we already have Quick on Husk, but it's infused, and why not put Quick on another one of our units? I don't think that's a bad deal at all. Could also take another Animus of Will. I am not opposed to that. Because I could just take a pip upgrade, and now I don't need to do the Bogfly thing. I can still put this Animus into the Husk, and then this can probably just take a fly on it or something, and it also opens up my options of good stuff to hit here at Steel. Literally, like, anything other than Endless is good. I think I like it. Let's do it. And so we take a pip upgrade. So we're going to fit... Corruptor loves wide floors, so I'm often taking pip upgrades with Corruptor. And I generally just take these without much thought. Maybe I should think about it more, but fuck me. Well, we of course get the one we didn't want, but that's fine. I love Bog Crystallis, by the way. Speaking of Wormkin units, probably my favorite Wormkin unit, but we don't need it at this point. So we'll skip. I'll just get rid of Stewards for now. Could probably get rid of the Vinegrasp too, but eventually. Do we want to put health on this one? I think so. The one annoying thing is right now we have 3 banner units, whereas we only want 2. But we're just going to have to wait a floor. Kind of an unfortunate floor plan. I'm just going to add health to her so she can survive. Large stone, I guess, wouldn't even be that good on her either. Ooh, okay. Multi-strike. I'll tell you what. How do I do this? 'Cause it's like... I'm not sure what the best call here is. See, now I'm almost like, well, if I can get multi-strike here, add multi-strike, do I even really need this Animus of Will? I could just Hellvent this at some point. I've given up one... I gave up a Hellvent here, but I could basically wait till here to Hellvent that. And we could just have the Animus until then, so I think I am going to do this. I have the Echo Infusion to give him extra health. So I don't need to get a health upgrade, I think. So yeah, let's do this. Let's just rely... Our end game plan is basically just, you know, Husk Hermit. I'm going to put this on her for now to get us through Stealth Boss and stuff like that. She'll just be a nice extra health buffer and just providing a lot of natural damage with Corruptor. Alright. I think we can handle this. I generally am very wary, though, to take trials on this ring and the next ring. Especially because my play style typically is taking a lot of shards. That I probably don't need to, but I do. Just throwing that Animus away, because that's not the Animus we want. Alright, we're getting... I should actually put you in front, huh? Because here's the thing, I don't have Razor Sharp Edge, I just have Root Seeds. That's fine, actually, I will put you in back. And, yeah, we'll get that. Still getting some value out of, whatever you call it, so that's nice. Just get that so we don't draw back into it. Probably should have put it down here. Oops, whatever. I will put you in front, though, even though you have, like, all that damage. Should have actually played that first, technically, but it's fine. Yeah. Okay, I mean, this doesn't really do anything, but can make you quick, I guess. It's fine. Prevent pyre damage, that seems good. We got that, but that's fine to have a Root Seeds in the draw pile. Boom, boom, boom. Let's give some health to our boy here. Let's kill these so we don't have the trash just coming into our deck every single one of these floors. And let's just do this. We're going to crush this boss. You dead. Could have dazed him too. Nice. Get clubbed. I could take another one of these. If I don't get intrinsic, that would be nice, because top floor becomes a lot more scary. Otherwise, I'm not opposed to it. It's unfortunate that the Dun Echo didn't give us some love here. Echoes, by the way, I love it in some decks. I hate it in Corruptor. This is not a good one in Corruptor, I would say. Revenge of the Damned is okay, but probably unnecessary in this deck, I would say. I basically gained 3 from it, but... Well, 2 still, but... 3 total, net 2. I think I'd take another one of this. I'm just planning for Divinity at this point. We do have the Restoring Retreat. That could allow us a middle floor setup if we want it. I'm not opposed to it. But it's a pretty bad card otherwise if you're not really focusing on overstacking. I don't know that I love it. Pyrogro's okay. We could probably take that. I don't know that I need Ember, though. But it is infused, so I think I'll take it. Alright, I think we want this route because there's a free artifact, free removals. The steel is unnecessary because we have everything we want. But we could get Pyrostone here. Let's see. Nope. I don't love wing clippings typically in Wormkin. Like, I wouldn't really want this back. I could, I guess. I probably wouldn't want Pyro back, and I wouldn't want Forgotten Trade back. So I probably just won't do it. I mean, yeah, it's diligent, but we could take Notice Stone. It's probably not really going to do much, but it's better than 25 gold, I think. So no intrinsic. We're a little sad not to see that. But let's check ahead, see if we have a Merchant of Magic that makes sense to hit. I think this one makes sense. I do like to hit caverns. I think they're very powerful now. But there's at least some free removals. Free removals are always going to be good. We have plenty that we still want to remove. And if I get another Root Seeds like the one I have, I mean, that's probably a good deal. I don't see anything else that really is calling to me with the whole spell chain thing. Maybe Echo Infusion, but I think I'd rather just do it to a Root Seeds. I guess I could do this on a Vine Grasp. I don't love it. Oh, but we should do this. I almost forgot to do this. So we're free to do this now. I'm going to put this on the Husk. So he's all ready to be Hellvented once the time comes. And we're at 105 shards, so Divinity's happening. Let's get rid of the Stewies. Probably get rid of the Vine Grasps. Trying to think if there's really any reason for me to have those Vine Grasps past a certain point. Not really. Quick. Nah. So we're just going to use... Let me think here. I could still take a Pip upgrade again and fit a Bogfly on. If I think I need to. I don't think I need to, though. That doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. We could just remove the other Bogfly, maybe? Or is it better to... Let's remove a Vine Grasp and then just hold our gold for now. Actually, this fight could be pretty bad. Let me think. Is there any reason to keep a Vine Grasp? I don't think at this point there is. Alright, let's do this fight. Stealth boss, so we don't want to take any risks here, I don't think. These guys are so tanky that almost undoubtedly, plus they got the sycophants attached, they'll be hitting hard, and I doubt I'm going to be able to one-shot them. Let me think. So, 10 per that. I hit 3 times, so let's say I have 4 or 5, maybe 4. So that's 4. 4 times 3 is 120. Remember, they're sharded up, so they're huge. I think I can actually take it. We'll see. Probably not worth the risk, but we start with them, which is great. I'm going to put them in the back here, because I want everything to go on this guy. Oh, it's iffy to do this, though. I also don't really want to give this guy any armor, so I'll just not play that. Alright, this is... We can put him in front, her in front, but still do this. We can also do this, I guess. There's no harm in that. I'm giving up on the Collector, because I'm really just stealth boss. I need to like do this as much as possible, and I need to prevent damage as much as possible. We can prevent it here. I'm just gonna burn that. That one is like I remove it if it makes sense, but often it's like, okay, I'm actually good here. I'm glad, like we're golden. There's like no issues now. I'm better off just not playing anything down there, I think. Actually, I should have, because I should prep. If I could daze, what's her name? Let's see. I'm just getting hurt by spikes here. That's fine. So I'll do that, but I want to get some echoes down here for this, basically, on the boss. Well, we won't have this one, but we might have that one. So I'm prepped enough for it, so I might as well do some here. So now I'm prepped here, and then we can just get some damage here. Oh, that was the one that hadn't been ever reduced yet. Okay, so we don't get the Crushing Guilt here, but we will get it next turn, so we'll be ready there. We'll have enough echoes already for it. Might as well heal her, and we'll just keep putting damage here. Alright, so we do this. Do I do this? I suppose there's no harm in doing this, actually. And we might as well... Let's see, let's do this, that, so we draw the most that we can. And then we should be good. And that's how you think ahead. Remember how far back I was preparing for Stealth Boss, right? Oh, this is beautiful. That's one of the most powerful artifacts in the game. Oh, this is so good with Corruptor. So good in general, and it's infused. We're taking that all day, every day. And I don't like the other two cards in a general sense. I hate Pyre Shards. I think it's pretty crap. We've already talked about Restoring a Treat. It's looking more and more like I'm going to be fine top, even if I don't get Intrinsic. Let's see. I have enough buffer. I could try to keep the shards relatively clean here so that the top floor isn't doing that much damage. I have a Glimmer to re-heal my guys. So I could take like 2 hits, really. And if I thin the deck out enough... And I think I'm going to take a draw upgrade on top of that, just so I draw more, even regardless of Root Seeds. I think I'll be hitting Crushing Guilt early enough. Once I play 1, I'm good. I've pretty much won past that. So we'll skip these. I basically just need to focus on thinning the deck out and getting to Soul Crushing Guilt ASAP. Also, things like getting the this Ember Reduced is going to be big. Moment of truth if we're going to get Intrinsic or not. We do. Fucking beautiful. Brings a tear to my eye. That brings a tear to my eye. We're going to do that. All we need to do is get 2 echoes turn 1. That shouldn't be an issue. And then we're good from there. I mean, I'm already out of Merchant of Magic. I might as well do this. I don't need to worry that much about going too high into shards. I think it's just pretty powerful to spell chain these and, you know, take them down. So, double stack. I could double stack another one of these. I mean, that's probably fine. I'll do it. Super high impact. And then we just want to get this down. We are so golden. This is beautiful. I'll put plus 10 here. Why not? It's more healing if I need it. There's spikes and stuff. We'll remove that. And I really don't... I think I just remove this. I'm like... I could remove that too. I don't necessarily want to remove infused stuff. If there's uninfused stuff I can remove. Because remember, all I really want to do... I'm just going to remove this. All I really want to do is... I'll have the Soul Crushing Guild at the start. And I want to make sure I can get 2 echoes, basically. And I can almost guarantee that. Remember, the lowest roll would be that I draw a Husk who's not infused, 2 dead weights. So that's 1, 2. So I'll be taking a draw upgrade, so I'll have 6 in the opener, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 would be taken up by uninfused things. There'd also be this, so actually 5. In the worst case scenario. So, I mean, I could still, I guess, low roll at that point, but even, you know, if I got a Root Seeds, I'd be fine. One of these spell chained ones, but in a very low roll situation, I might not be able to actually play my thing, I guess is what I'm getting at, but I'm reducing my chances by removing the uninfused stuff. Let's put you down first, and then you, so your days for less. Not that it really matters. We'll Glimmer that, of course, do this, and, I mean, not much else we can do. Now, if that was Divinity, by the way, if we Glimmered up top, we would have been able to get him. put you here, here, yeah, right there. And I guess we can do this. Actually, it might not even be in my best interest to do that. Might as well just keep drawing, I think. With all these scourges coming in, this will be fine. Play these. Just sacrifice that. Probably want to remove that fly next. It is uninfused, so therefore we should remove it. And we'll be one-shotting everything. These guys, maybe not, but now we will. Even if we don't, it's all rooted and stuff, so we're doing a ton of damage. Put that on the frontliner. Now we have a decision. I mean, I might be inclined just to do this. This is going to be weird, but I mean, I know this guy's not going to kill me, and if I just do that, I'm pretty much guaranteeing victory. If I can stack more, like, all the better. And I think we'll just... I mean, I could have probably killed the Scourge guy. I can't... Oh, no, because I lost all the echoes there. Yeah, it doesn't matter. We will be golden. I might as well actually put this on him, since she's... If anyone's going to die, it's going to be her. But we're not going to die. Believe me on that. Especially now. Oh, I guess we need one more here. You know what? You can have some damage. That's fine. That is fine by me. And spoiler alert, he's dead. No surprises there. He didn't even get a chance to, you know, come close to attacking. Kinstone could be okay. Oh, we got the X. We got to take that. Now we got the rail spike. The callback. And, yeah, I think we still do this. Still want the opener. Now it's time to do our Hellvent, I think. I mean, I could also go this way, but I don't know. Hellvent, I think it's time. Animus of Will, you've been great, but it's time for Husk. I could still keep the Animus. I mean, she is infused. I might want her at the start. Cheater's Hand helps us also. That gives us technically an extra draw in the opener, which is all I really care about it. I don't really care. Like, Cheater's Hand, it only gives you an extra draw on turn 1, if you think about it. Past that, it's not actually providing extra draw in terms of digging through your deck. But what it is at that point is like a pseudo-permafrost. Makes more sense than all these other ones, I think. So now I have opening a hand of 7. That's great. I don't think we'll be losing any health. Wow, pretty good luck on top of that. I could take this, but why? I feel like at this point, just I've built up enough buffer here that I might as well use that to my advantage. You never know, and things might go wrong that you don't foresee. Like you might think you're thinking of everything, but a lot of times you're not. A lot of times I'm not, at least. Now Corruptor 3, you get the huge bonus here. Huge leap from 10 to 20. Now we're doing tons of damage. Stupid amounts of damage. But I think we do this. I mean, why not? Might be a win more play that I just did right there. I don't know if it actually helps me, but it's fun. Purifier's not, or Penitent is not the group we want to see here, because obviously we're setting up top, but hey, if we got to deal with that, we got to deal with it. I feel like I can probably take this, but it's almost like, is there even the point in taking that risk? I don't know the answer to that question. But you know what? You only live once. Let's do it. 400 gold, right? For the record, though, it's probably proper not to do that. So we could hold stuff. I'm going to do a weird play just to set up the rest of my game here. Let's see. 1, 2. Yep, I'm going to do this. So I'm going to put this guy down. I'm going to put you down. I'm going to give you health. But then I'm going to do this so that I don't have the frickin' Scourges shuffled in for 3 turns there, or 2 turns. Because I'm going to have enough Scourges shuffled into this deck that I just don't want to deal with it. I'm going to play this on a better turn that I might need it, so I'm going to hold it for now. Put these down. I'm going to put one of them in front, and let's do that. Maybe I can kill it with a Fracture later. Haven't really built up any echoes on the top, but now's our time to do that. Let's just do this, so now it will get... Here, what do we want to do here? Let's do this. Try to get a bunch of echoes, but then we'll do this. Okay, so that can put you in front. I haven't removed him yet. So I'm not taking any damage. I should try to kill this guy. Can't. That's fine. I guess I drew in a bunch of stuff I couldn't really play, but that's fine. Yeah, at this point, I'm just like, I'll just throw the dead weight away. It doesn't really matter. This is big right there. We can just do this. And why not do that? Gotta deal with a lot of Scourges, but hey, that's how it is. Do that, that. Sometimes I even like to put the -2 Ember upgrade if it's offered on something like this, because then it's just 0 for both. It's fine. You're taking damage, that's not fair. I don't know, not really any point here. We're taking spike damage, so is what it is. We'll just, actually I'll throw this away so I can play it next turn for maximum health gain. Might as well game the system, right? This guy's doing a lot of damage, but with any luck, we'll be killing him, so that should be fine. Oh, especially now. So we're going to go ahead and do a little bit of that, a little bit of that, and a little bit of that. How you like me now? And, spoiler alert, he's dead. Boom, baby. Boom, headshot. Or, I guess, groin shot. That's like a collection, I don't really love those. And snare infused, I'd usually take it, I just don't... Hey, why don't I just take it? Is there any downside to this? I guess the only downside is, like, I'd probably rather have the other stuff. It is 0 cost, so it does draw. It's infused. Fuck it. I So we have nothing for the steel. Hellvent, I'm even like, is there I could Hellvent the rail spike, I guess. I might just do that. I'd also love to get like consume remove on unearthed remains. That could be pretty good. Removals would be nice. But if I don't get consume remove, I don't care too much about the rest of everything in the arsenal of this Merchant of Magic. Like I might just want to Hellvent the rail spike. I mean, I feel like that's the safest bet. And I get Pyre Health. Let's see what we got here. Well, we'll take that. I finally got the right artifact on the right side. That's rare. Let's just give you some more multi-strike. I don't even know if I want to remove the Animus, honestly. Let's give health to this one, then. I like the fact that she's infused. I think it helps us for Divinity. Like, as just having her as an option. 420. I could just give her this. I do need to remove the Bogfly. Let's do that before we forget. Everything else can stay. Everything else is good in this deck. And we could just... tell you what. Yeah, I'll just do this. Why not? It's weak, but whatever. And I still think this is the Hellvent, though. I could be greedy and, like, Hellvent the other Husk or something, but that's still win more territory, I think. Alright, I'm probably not going to play her on the floor with everybody. Let's see. Let's just throw that back. So you can go down here. We'll do that. We'll do that. Put you up here, and then do that. She's just down there to give an infusion and get her kind of out of here. I guess I'd be fine with reducing the cost of this. We got both the spikes here. That guy goes in back. Guy with the health goes in front. We'll take a damage, whatever. Okay, we'll do that. And I'm just going to do this on him because I do want everything else to like kind of come up here. We could just do this now, huh? Is there any reason not to? I suppose I could get a better one later, but I feel like that's not like really what I need to do right now. And we'll just do that. Now this gets 0 each time, which is nice. And I can do that. Can't do that, but that's fine. We take our... Is that our first bit of pyro damage? I can't remember. That might have been our first pyro damage, like the whole fight. And I don't need to do anything here. I'm already clearing the entire floor without any help, so I might as well kill that. Oh, I keep forgetting. I'm like consuming cards that I probably shouldn't be consuming. Well, probably won't matter. I'm so scaled up at this point that I don't even know if Diligent could take me. We'll do that first so we don't consume, like, you know, something that we care about. And let's do this here. Try to get some echoes up. So I can Soul Crushing Guilt, like, on the way up when it comes time to do that. Do I still have... I played both Rail Spikes, right? Yeah, I think I did. Wait, consume. So let's do that. That. And we want to get this here. I should actually just do this now. And still do that. The only thing that's going to kill me is like potentially the Diligent because he is stealth, but there's just no way he's going to get me, I don't think. Yeah, let's burn this. We don't really need that, right? By the way, just to point out how ridiculous Corruptor is, I haven't put a single damage upgrade on him, and he's doing 300 damage. Let's burn this, I guess. And then we can kill that. Could also put some more dazed on him. Should I just do that? Probably, yeah, right? He's still dying. Perfect. Alright, let's burn this. Actually, I should just... Everything up here is dying, so... Let's do that. Here, you can have some damage. Look at that, 21 dazed. Ridiculous. Alright. And I don't think with the 19 dazed he'll be able to get to us. Just a wild guess. Didn't do the exact math. Alright, moment of truth. The only way we get screwed, like I said, is if I can't daze early here. It's the only way I lose. But I think we've given ourselves a nice shot to not have that happen. So here we go. We'll put you down. You're the one with the health, so you're in front. We can do that, and boom. And boom. Good thing we kept it well, though, because there's potentially... I might have needed her, right, to get that dazed off. But now that the dazed is off, we're good. I'll put the other husk down. Let's get this the next turn, because if I'm using this turn... Actually, Nah, let's just do that. So let's put you there. Do that, do that. I may as well do this. Yeah, I don't get to play that, but whatever. We're pretty much good from here on out. Once I play that, I'll have that extra bit of damage. Let's get this for a good turn. Let's get this for a good turn, actually. We don't need it this turn. I'm going to put some health here, just in case. I don't want to lose that backliner with the 4 multi-strike. We can do this, take out the spikes. That's also something that could screw us. Let's go ahead and daze him again while we don't have to worry about it. Like, that's a pretty weak floor, so we can throw away some damage there. And we'll be flying killing the dude here pretty soon, so it's all good. Let's do that, 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 that. Let's see, 6. Might as well do it all, right? So next turn, if not this turn, should be the kill. Yeah, I don't think we're getting it this turn, but we did put in a damn valiant effort, I would say. And we would have seen flying kills on the other bosses if they didn't have stealth, basically. But we'll get it here. And there you have it. I think, hopefully I've shown at least some of the power level here. We didn't really use Wormkin units, so maybe I'm down to do another seed if you ever have another one that you're worried or wondered about. Because I do love Wormkin units, so just, it's hard to beat the Husk Hermit or the Shattered Shell or the Animus of Will. I find them 3 of the best banners in the game. Like, if Awoken's part of the combo, it doesn't matter Wormkin or not. I'm almost always going to target Awoken banners over the other clan. But, you know, for Wormkin, I love the eggs. I love I love actually almost everything other than Glugsider I like in the Wormkin arsenal. But, you know, hopefully that was useful. You know, quick recap. We basically took the Grindstone to help with early game because we had a potentially weak early game. Took the Help Pack because it was the only one that really, like, it was either that or Gauge. Gauge doesn't really work that well in this combo. We took the Echo because we like things infused. That's a great Cavern event, as are many of them. Some of these were throwaways, like the Notice Stone, but Root Split Mask was kind of unnecessary, but if you need it, it's there. Pyrostone Housing, I mean, these all were just kind of win more at the end, but they're great. And then, yeah, Soul Crushing Guilt. Definitely don't sleep on that card. It'll always be good. You'll never be wrong to take Soul Crushing Guilt. That's probably the biggest thing I can say with Wormkin. It might be the best card in the game. I'm not even joking. In a general sense, it's just always insanely good. Like I processed my data and I had something like a 93% win rate when this card was in my decks. So it's pretty hard to lose with it. But anyway, that's going to do it for this one. Hopefully that was useful. Until next time, peace.